Well, ma'am, 2 weeks already of significant oil price increases and possibly a third coming in by next week. Can you give us the lay of the land as far as commodity prices are concerned, especially the prime commodities? Paano sila na-apektuhan itong mga pag-akyat ng presyo ng langis?
Well, as far as we are in DTI, for those basic necessities and prime commodities under the jurisdiction of the Department of Trade and Industry, we find that the prices will still be stable. We had just recently increased the suggested retail price of some of the BNPCs last May 11. So these prime commodities had factored in increases over, since the start of the year. And just to highlight as well that when we make price adjustments, we are aware that the raw materials are already with the manufacturers and not affected by current price movements. So they have inventories of like 3 months. And of course, there are also finished goods that are already in the hands of retailers for at least 3 months. So at this time, we do not see that any movements would affect the prices of the BNPCs under the DTI jurisdiction.
Ma'am, so you're talking about current prices that are based more or less on I suppose, the prices of manufacturing from 2 to 3 months ago. But what we'd also like to know is, given the fact that we've seen an increase in oil prices in the last 2 weeks of up to 10 pesos and possibly going up some more by next week. So what does that mean po? In 2 months from now, we will or we might be seeing significant increases in prices? Tama ho ba?
I would not say that we would see significant increases in prices. What we do is look at how much of the cost of a manufactured BNPC would be affected by such an increase. So while there is an increase, for instance, of 3 pesos, 4 pesos, 5 pesos, these BNPCs have cost structures, and not all of them are so dependent on, for instance, oil, the prices of oil. So there's a computation there, and we look at other inputs or raw materials such as the cost of packaging, tin, if it's canned goods, or even other raw materials, fresh produce that goes into these products. So we look at all of that and not just oil. And our assessment as of this time, and that's why we are actively monitoring, is that at least for those that are in our SRP list, we can assure the consumers that we see that this will be stable, at least for probably the next 2-3 months.